So, I've got a few more light practices to share. I did my video on prayer. I want to talk a bit about nature and connecting to Mother Earth. As I said in my other video, Mother Earth has a spirit just like we do. Hers is a very great and powerful spirit. We are too. Hers is just kind of bigger. Okay. So, getting out in nature and connecting to Mother Earth is such a powerful light practice. And most people feel this, but we all take it for granted a bit. So most people go, I love being in the woods. And they don't really connect that to you're really raising your frequency a lot. In fact, nature is, I would say, outside of any buildings on this planet. Yes, any buildings, any man-made buildings, getting out into nature is the most expansive atmosphere you can get. Most frequency raising, and it's very, very beautiful and powerful to connect with nature. And if you'll notice, in many different religions, I mean, we're talking even Buddha and Hare Krishna, and what's the other guy? Okay, there's a handful of religions, LDS religion, many different Christianity because they believe in the Bible. If you look at a lot of these places, people get great divine encounters in nature. Okay. And so you'll see all sorts of people having great divine encounters in the woods, on a mountain. It's extremely common to go to the mountain and have powerful experiences. So I can't say enough how nature's more than just nice. It's more than just, I feel good when I'm outside. There is real healing happening in nature. Here's a simple practice. So some people say you can go talk to a tree, and you can, but for some that feels weird. Okay, that's like talking to a tree. For some, it's powerful. I've heard some people who have had super powerful experiences. Am I close enough to the camera? Speaking to trees and speaking to plants and nature and animals. They're in these categories too, but especially the earth. Okay, so here's the simplest practice ever. So you can go outside, sit on the ground, find a nice grassy spot or a rock, or, if you're in the mountains or on a hike, just the dirt's fine too. Anything, just go sit on the earth. Put your hands on the earth. How do I convey this? Put your hands on the earth and just sit there. You can speak to Mother Earth if you want. She's always listening. Just like you speak to God, you can speak to her too. And when I say her, it's, there's more to it in other realms. Here on Earth, we have this weird gender focus. Whereas when you get into the great light being, like when you see light beings, it's not this weird gender focus that we have here on Earth. And so I'm just going to call Mother Earth her, okay? Divine feminine. She very much connects with the divine feminine energy. So sit on the earth, hands on the earth, and just feel. Just sit there and feel. If you want to take it a step up, speak to her. Say, Mother Earth, whatever you want to call her. Karen, this weirdo on the internet. Oh, wait, let me do it. Oh, I didn't do it. I can't do the winky thing. This weirdo lady on the internet says that you have a spirit and that you can speak to me. Just kidding, you don't have to say it. Say whatever you want. You just talk. Say anything, let it flow. If you want to go even a step above that, you can send your heavy energies to her and she will transmute them. She is so powerful. She will take your heavy energies and heal them and transmute and send light back. So this might feel weird to people that are not used to doing this type of thing. So, like I'm kind of giving different levels of what you can do. But anyway, so level 3, I guess you could call it, put your hands on the earth, sit on the earth, hands on the earth next to you, and just say whatever you're going through. So say you're going through a really sticky divorce. Say you've lost a loved one to illness recently. It could be your house caught fire and you lost possessions. It could be anything. Your cat died. Whatever you are going through, send it to her. So hands on the earth, say, I release these heavy energies. I release them to you, Mother Earth. You can call her Gaia. A lot of people call her Gaia. I release these. Please take them from me. Please transmute this. And they will literally leave your body. I mean, going down through your chakras, into the ground. She will transmute them and send you light. Ask for her light and her energy. Okay, I have heard that, I've heard and seen this in many different places with Jesus himself. So if you don't want to try, maybe you're not comfortable with the grounding to the earth type thing, you can actually, maybe you're very close with Jesus because you're Christian. You can do this with Jesus Christ too. It's very much, he will take your heavy energies. You can actually, I'd go outside for this one again. Some of the most high frequency places are in nature. Okay. And if you want, do the same type of practice for Christ. Some people use this. They ask for forgiveness for horrible things they've done, right? You can say, Jesus, will you please take these heavy energies? I'm feeling horrible for whatever reason you're feeling horrible for, and ask him to take them. And he will take them from you, and he'll send you light. You can ask, say, can I have your light to fill the voids where the dark energy once was? Because these heavy energies, when they leave your body, however they leave, they can leave through energy healing. You can give them to Gaia. You can give them to Christ. You can do light practices of all sorts, meditation. However these heavy energies leave you, you want to call light to the voids where they were. So if you had a bunch of heart pain, so you're struggling with something in your life or you've got major heart pain, ask, say you're doing this to the earth, ask for Gaia to pull your heart pain, to pull it and take it and transmute it. It's not. She is there for this. Okay, she is there for this. This is not cruel. I used to think, how cruel? Why would you give your heavy, gross energies to the earth? She's so beautiful. No, she transmutes them. She changes it from dark to light. So basically, she heals it. And then, so you give your heavy heart energy to the earth, and then she will send light back. Ask for that light to come up and fill the voids where the heavy energy was. So that's this particular light practice, nature. Get out in nature, go on a hike, get in your backyard and stare at the sky, stare at a sunrise, stare at a sunset. You can sun gaze if you want to. Sun gazing is when the sun's barely peeking up over them. This is part of nature, so it fits in this category. When the sun barely comes up in the morning and you see just a sliver, stare straight at the sun. Okay? If you're new to this, go very slowly. I've been sun gazing for a long time. It's actually very beneficial for your eyes. You're receiving pure energy. We've been taught that the sun will blind you. I guess if you go out in midday completely unprepared and stare at it as hard as you can for a long time, you could probably damage your retina. Yes, you could. The way I've been taught to sun gaze is You do it when it comes up over the mountain. And so here's the mountain, it's come, or wherever you live, the horizon. You do it right as it's coming up. So it's farthest away from you then. You can actually gaze into the beautiful orb. It shimmers. It glows. It is so amazing. When I started sun gazing, this was years ago, my husband and I were like, no way, we're staring at the sun, because we learned about this and we were very guided to do this practice. So the sun would be going down in the evening, so going down, here's the mountain ridge or horizon. The sun's starting to go down. And you can stare at it like when it's a ball before it even hits. And we were like just so shocked because so many things we're taught aren't exactly true. Someone coming in. So anyway, yes, you can sun gaze. It's a very powerful practice. Start with little bits because we have to uncondition. We've been so conditioned by science that we have to kind of uncondition ourselves. Peel away the layers of scientific teachings and just try a little. So maybe as it's coming up in the morning, glance at the sliver and look away. And, oh, my eyes aren't hurting. I feel good. Glance again at the sliver. Do you know what I mean? I'm at the point where I can stare at it for minutes. I'll sun gaze for a few minutes at a time. Don't start with a few minutes. Start with just a little bit, and soon you'll be looking at the sun, and it's so powerful. I wanted to say that real quick because it's part of nature. Nature is way more than just pretty. It's way more than, wow, that sunrise was pretty. Or, ooh, I love hikes. Or, I just love that waterfall. You are actually absorbing super high frequencies, super light energies when you are out in nature. It is so underestimated. Oh, my phone's about to die. I better go. 5%. Thank you, thank you. Nature's amazing, beautiful, wonderful. Talk to Gaia. Thank you, thank you.